Real estate agents, getting a second pair of eyes on your contracts when they come in is absolutely huge. I'm going to show you a cool new tool that we use at the Homes by Kuzi team every time we get an offer or anytime we want to submit an offer. So it's called the contractcoachapp.com. And guess what? The first one is free. Inside of the platform, you're going to create a new deal. So this deal, I'm going to name it, it's actually 64th Terrace, and I represent the seller. This is the initial offer from a buyer's agent. So I'm going to drag and drop the offer into here. And it's going to give me a little notice that I agree. And then it's going to extract the information. After the information is extracted, hit analyze. Now it's going to ask you a couple questions just to help out a little bit on this. So this is a primary residence for the buyer and the seller. There is an HOA in here. It's not a country club. It's not built before 1978. This is a conventional offer. I already looked at it. And you don't have to put any of these in. These are optional just to help the system. You can see what addendums were attached onto the contract. So this contract did come with the homeowners association and also the GG agent compensation rider. And then you can put additional notes. So this particular seller using proceeds to purchase next property, extended, closing, ideal. And other than that, there's really no other notes. So I'm gonna hit save and analyze, and this is gonna take about 2 minutes. It actually tells you, hey, this is a big deal. Let's move slow and get it right. The analysis may take a minute or two. Good time to grab a coffee. As a matter of fact, where is my coffee? Oh, there it is. Let me grab it. It's a cold brew today. Extra caffeine. All right, analysis is complete. So it gives a summary. It says the finance offer of this amount, closing on this day, which aligns with the seller's preference for extended timeline. Awesome, that's a win. The contract correctly includes the HOA rider and clarifies buyer broker commission. Great. However, significant risk, for the seller exists, including an uncapped financial obligation to close open permits, a vague appraisal contingency, and a missing addendum deposit amount. Awesome. So there's some red flags here, missing additional deposit amounts, seller financially responsible for all open permits, and vague appraisal contingency. If we're a real estate agent, that's a really good catch. Inside of the contract, does it say, hey, the seller has to close out all open permits? So what if there's a scenario where there are old expired permits or permits from 30 years ago that are non-applicable? Well, technically, if that's the case, I'm not sure if there is, but if we did that research now, which we should do, and we found out that's the case, well, then we can change the wording on the contract so things like that aren't a hindrance to our seller or to the transaction at large. So you can see there's a couple of cool things in here that's just going to flag it. And this is a pretty clean contract overall. Love it. Just have to go over these things. And also what I like about it is there's suggested changes field here. And there's different scripts like, hey, if you want to go back to the other real estate agent with some changes, it gives you some rough scripts that you can simply copy them here, paste them, and put them and email them to the agent. Now, quick little disclaimer, of course, you want to make sure that this is not replacing legal or broker advice. This is just another set of eyes to help you and at a very affordable option. I think it's super cool. Let me know what you think. And that's it.